Hello, I'm here to show my Yorion D&T match. I was playing the same deck list, same three Ashiaks, everything's the same. Have a quick look. And here is the match. 3 games. So let's take a look at game 1. Maybe I can get through the whole match. Just try normal speed for a minute. So he shows me Yorion, so I'm thinking it's D&T. And yeah, keep this hand versus D&T. I guess I mulliganed. Does it not show me the mulligans? I missed it, whatever. I keep this hand. Ashiok is fine, stops Recruiter or the equipment one. What's that called? And we got something for the creature, something for the hand. Seems fine to me. But he didn't play a creature, he played Aether Vial, which is the worst thing for us. So that's unfortunate, but there's a land. Triggers up their Vial and plays another Vial. So let's go. Okay, well hopefully we get that Pithing Needle online eventually. Oh, and here's a Saga to do that. But this turn I want to play the Torah, so I'll play that first. Alright, get a land in Jitte. It's fine. Usually I'm not too worried about equipment. Usually my gameplay is to keep the creatures off the board, so let them have the equipment. Guess I would rather have discarded a creature. Whatever. The point of him is just to get cards out of their hand, to get them held in. Because the Aether Vials become much less scary when they're held in. Okay, it's got value. It's fine. I'm going to play the Innocent Blood. He's tapping. Oh yeah, he gets to tap something, so definitely playing the Innocent Blood. And I play with the Saga here because I really want to get this Pithing Needle going, so let's do that. Even though he's only got 1 card left in his hand. So Thalia dies, but he flashes in a Mother Runes. I think he should have sacked the Mother Runes. Thalia is a better clock, and its effect can really be disruptive, I think. But now he's got no cards left in his hand, so plays a land and says go. He also could have definitely kept that land in his hand to bluff something with 2 Vials. Like, I'd be going crazy over here trying to think of what he had. But instead he just plays a Plains. That's nice. Alright, I stop my Saga. So I could play Smallbox here, but I decide not to because he's got no cards in his hand, and I want a little more value. Since he's on 4 lands, I'm afraid he's going to put the Yorion in his hand and then play it. And I'll have nothing for it. It's my only piece of removal. And the Mother Runes isn't really bothering me, so I decide to play Ashiok. And I'm going to wait till he has a card in his hand to play Smallbox. So I play Ashiok, I mill myself, trying to find the Life from the Loom. Of course, never do. Okay, he doesn't take up his Vial to 4, which also feels like a mistake. Because you kind of want to get your Vial to 5, don't you? For Yorion? I don't know. Here's 1 card. Recruiter the Guard, so Ashiok right on time. Recruiter comes in as a 3-mana 1/1. Good for you. And he does get in with Mother Runes. Okay, that's fine. Ashiok down to 3. But now I can make a construct just as a blocker. And I do that. I guess I'm not doing anything else with that mana anyways, even if I cast Smallbox. So, but I don't need to cast Smallbox right now. He's back to 0 cards in his hand, so I'm just going to needle these Vials so he can't surprise me. And play land and say go. I think I was a little worried about the health of Ashiok, so I don't want to keep milling myself. Or maybe I forgot. I think I could mill myself one more time. But I definitely want Ashiok to keep him. play. If he has like another creature here, he could pressure it. It's a wasteland. It's fine. That's why I didn't crack my catacombs. Tap a land. But I draw the lifeline loop. Anyways, perfect timing. So go ahead and grab a green source, get back some lands, play the Saga. And yeah, again, I just don't see any need to fire up the smallpox at the moment. I'm pretty happy with my 2/2. And I'll just make more constructs because I'll save the smallpox for in case I need them later. Opponent, skip through this turn. What's he do? He wastes my Saga and says go. But now he has a card in his hand, so now I'm thinking maybe now's a good time. I do have Thoughtseize, so I guess I could just Thoughtseize him instead, which I do. That's Skyclave Apparition. So, could have played that. Chose not to. Chose to wasteland port me. Is that better? I don't know, maybe, but don't you need a lot of creatures if you're D&T to get through this? Alright, so next turn I think I can dredge Life from the Loom to get Saga back. I need to play the green source this turn, so I have it next turn. I can dredge and play the Saga at the same time. If I taps my green source, but I do dredge Life from the Loom. Probably should have fetched first because I only have one more green source. If I had dredged it, then where would I have been? Yeah, get back some lands, play Saga. Not hitting anything else, just fetch lands. I only have one swamp left in the deck, so I can't even use all these fetch lands. But that's okay. He has a card in his hand again, so I shouldn't have skipped through that so fast. But he did pass the turn with the card in the hand, so I did use the smallpox to get rid of that, just in case it was something relevant. So I had to sack my construct, but that's okay. I think that's okay. Just plays Field of Rune, which is fine. I think he does. He ends up Field of Runing this Saga. Maybe he does it next turn. Yeah, okay, so he just taps it this time. Hope I don't judge here. No, just draw next diamond. It's pretty good because, like I said, I don't have any more fetchable lands in the deck, so might as well discard these fetch lands. Okay. Alright. I guess at this point I'm thinking he's never going to put the Yorion in his hand. He just hasn't done it. It's like he's forgotten about it. I mean, he hasn't like passed the turn 3 mana up exactly, but it's just not what he's trying to do, so... oh, and I want a smallpox now before I really start making contracts as well, so knock him down some lands. Seems like he's unlikely to get the 5 mana anytime soon, so it's fine. That. Alright. Did I play land this time? Is it too late? Oh, did I not play land this turn? I should have played that castle that turn. What are you gonna do? And now he activates Field of Rune. So I get my last land. He doesn't get the search because I'm an Ashiok. That's always nice. And I wish I could click through this faster. Okay, finally, it's my turn. Dredge Life in the Loom. Get back some lands. Play the Saga. So I'm just trying to wrap this game up with Saga constructs. Finally started taking up his vials to 5. Doesn't matter, of course. Porting my lands. Playing the factory. So yeah, he's got a Thalia on turn 12. Seems like I'll be able to play around that. Huh. Just press play. I dredge. Oh, I draw a Cabal Pit, so that's great. Get my last artifact. I don't play the Cabal Pit. I guess I can just play it next turn. I want to draw a card now. Alright. Swords in the Construct. Okay. Can't stop that. He attacks me. I guess he doesn't know how Mercer's Factory works, but I don't believe he has anything to trick, so just block and kill the Thalia. That's fine. I draw the card with the Spellbomb. I remember thinking about it, and I just think, well, why not go Spellbomb? It doesn't matter. Opponent scoops it up. He's tired of the grind. Very grindy. He didn't even see the Cabal Pit. That's kind of ridiculous against D&T. Alright, good game one. Ashok did a little work. Because, you know, if that recruiter had gone off, that recruiter could even, like, fetch a recruiter, and then they can violin the recruiter and get that recruiter to get something else, which just makes my spawn boxes much less effective. So that's definitely a plus for Ashok there. The rest is pretty normal puck stuff, I think. Alright. Alright, here's game two. Presumably I lose this one, so tell me if you would have played it differently. Alright, so I'm going to play, it's my opening 7. I don't have any green source, my land comes in like tapped. It's only one black source, and I can't even cast these cards exactly, so. And if he has like Wasteland or Port, like I can't cast anything ever, so I ship this one. Here we go. Well, I got plenty of lands, and I have one piece of interaction, and I do have a Saga, which I can make tokens a little faster with this Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond goes well with my extra lands, so I keep it. Bottom of my lands, I got 4 lands. That's okay. Play some other rooms. That's okay. Draw Thoughtseize, so I decided to play Thoughtseize first. And I played off the Mox Diamond because I'm not quite sure if I'm going to play Urza Saga or a Black Source to Innocent Blood him. So, let's have a look at his hand first. Alright, this is a scary hand. He's got a creature that's coming down. He does have a Wasteland for Saga or anything. Culture Complete is fine. But if he draws the Stoneforge Mystic, that'd be rough. And Surgical Extraction. I'm not used to playing against Surgical Extraction. So I decided to take the Surgical Extraction. I want to kind of grind out the long game like before. If he Surgicals my Life in the Looms or my Sagas, I feel like it's going to be rough. So, and a creature, I don't know, it's still early game. I feel like I can deal with the creature. So, take the Surgical and just put it aside. And yeah, Saga itself can deal with the creatures. So he played out, and top decks the Stoneforge Mystic. That's rough. Because he's got the Cauldron Complete in his hand. And I only have Innocent Blood, which obviously he can sack the Mother Rune for. So, let's see what I draw. Draw Factory. Not really helpful, so just play my lands. I can sack something. Try to get through it, but of course he sacks the Mother Runes. Wastelands my Saga. And here he's got a 5/5, which I can't really do anything about. Like, what's my best draw? It's like Smallpox, and it doesn't even kill the 5/5. And so I scoop it up. There's nothing. I guess you can't draw cards in replay, but yeah. I don't think my deck has anything that can't get this really. I mean, I don't know. Did it? Did I skip too early? It doesn't tell you what you sideboarded in the replay. I think I just sideboarded in Innocent Blood and Liliana. Maybe I sided in the second Liliana, but I don't think so. There's not a lot you want to side out. Like, Thoughtseize is still fine. Corrupted Case is good. I sided out. I think I sided out 2 Ashioks, because even though they're good, they're not like insane. And yeah, I didn't side into Toxic Deluge. Maybe I sided out the Spellbound. I can certainly side that out and sided in putting the other for it. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, that's a quick game 2. Now on to game 3. Okay. So now I get to go first this time. It's so good. And Magic in general, going first. Feels like a lot of matches can change depending on if you go first or second. Like, Smallpox isn't that great if you're going second, but it's pretty good when you go first. Just hope he doesn't have Vial. He doesn't have Vial, but he doesn't have a creature either. So I'm gonna save my Spellbox for actually getting rid of a creature. I think that's definitely the right play. Alright, he's got a 2-drop, he's got Thalia, so that's fine. So I can Smallpox the Thalia. Play the Factory. Do I want to sack the Factory? How'd I play the Factory? Yeah, I sacrifice the Factory and I discard the Saga. Huh. I guess I just like my black cards. I'm not quite sure what I was thinking. I could see keeping the second green source for if they waste you and you need a green source, but yeah, I don't know what this Castle Lock Train's really doing. Yeah, here's Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic is really annoying with a hand like this because it basically draws you a card. Like, he's gonna discard whatever equipment he gets. Like, he gets Battle Skull. He's probably just gonna discard Battle Skull soon. But I'm trying to, Smallpox is good when your opponent is having to make hard choices on what to discard. So that's the thing. I think here I play the Liliana though. I just look at Lily and play. Make him sack creature. It's fine. Put Smallpox next turn. 4 more creatures. Yeah, he plays another Stoneforge. So again, you can just discard these cards later. It's kind of not what Smallpox wants you to be doing. Alright. So I gotta play Smallpox because I gotta get this off the board. So I gotta discard Ghost Quarter. The real question is, do you tick up Liliana here? I choose not to, pretty sure, because I just want the Smallpox to deal with its next threat. And that's fine, because he plays Skyclap Apparition, so he gets my Liliana, and then draw something. Ooh, Life from the Loam. That's great. I can even play both, right? You play the Life from the Loam first. Play your Swamp, and play your Smallpox. Oh yeah. That was a great draw. And I get a 3/3. And now he's on 2 lands. Yeah, he discards the Culture Complete, obviously. Still got Batterskull in his hand, so if he gets the 5 mana, then that'll be a problem. Taps the thing, sure. It is. Alright, I can Inquisition him. He's got Batterskull and Port. Fine, play my Saga, attack him. Alright, now he's got 2 ports, so it's difficult to get anything done in the face of 2 ports. Floating mana. Oh, I decided to just activate Castle here. I figure I'm probably not going to be able to do anything with 2 mana, so just might as well draw an extra card. Yeah, sure enough, I draw Lily, so that's fine. I think I should probably play this land. Let's say go. Attack. Yep. And now he's got his 5th land, so now he can play Batter Skull, and he could also get Yorion in the mix. If it comes down to it. So that's not good. I do have this Liliana though. So I think he's got 1 card in his hand, so I'd love to uptick Liliana, but I guess I have to downtick it. Because I am kind of pressuring his life total. I don't really want him to gain for life when I've got this 3/3 that's been attacking and can keep attacking. But I'm worried about this Yorion. If he's Hellbent, then Liliana can take care of Yorion, because then you need to do it all in 1 turn and have 8 mana. But he's not Hellbent, so I don't know. Dredge the Life from the Moon because my Saga's going to die, and I might as well be playing some more Sagas. But that means I can't make a Construct token if I want to play the Lily this turn. It's fine. I get Pithing Needle and name Batter Skull. Oh yeah, because he can also just return Batter Skull to his hand, because you're not killing the equipment, and he's got the 5 mana. So I'm thinking, I don't want to keep doing that again and again and again. And I didn't have much else I could get. Like, I'm not getting Mox Diamond, and I think I sided out the Spell Bomb. So. Alright, side it down, make him sack a creature, just keep attacking. Let's see what his last card is. Charming Prince, gets the Scry. Plays a land. Okay, so now he's Hellbent, which is fine. Can't pick up Batter Skull, he can't put Yorion in his hand, unless he just wants me to discard it. Yeah, I can keep attacking my lands. I'm tapping this time. Oh, Trunk of Ball Pit. It's pretty good. I could see playing any of these lands. Probably the Saga or the Cabal Pit. Oh yeah, I think Cabal Pit, because I want to keep attacking. He's at 8, so just kill the Prince, keep attacking. Don't want the Prince to attack Liliana. That seems fine. Is that what I do? Nope, that's not what I do. I play the Saga. Okay, so I guess I'm not attacking with Delusion this time. Rest in peace. Okay. A little bit too late, really. Fortunately for this Cabal Pit, though. Alright, let's tap into the Saga, so I float a mana. And I make a construct. Just tap in that land. Okay. He's up. Okay. Oh, I can get the Retro Foundry. That's pretty good right now. Just make the construct the 4/4. Lily, I can start attacking. Again, so now he's at 5. He's got 2 3/3s, so even if he draws a blocker, whatever, it just concedes. Yeah, if he doesn't have a creature, I can just make him sack the Charming Prince and attack. Make him 1/1. Yeah. Alright. So, rest in peace. Too late to show up. I took his. Oh, that was game 2. Yeah. so rest in peace, Wesley's Grave. I hate this game. I guess if he had gotten that earlier, it would have been a pretty big deal. Definitely something to think about. I've got the 2 abrupt decays for it, but that's about it. Well, thanks for watching.